Hey, we'd like to welcome you to a huge game here with playoff implications as AFC North rivals are about to go at it. It is the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Take a look at the playoff picture. This is a big game for both teams for different reasons. The Baltimore Ravens are trying to get a first-round bye in the playoffs. We already know that they are AFC North champions, but will they get that first-round bye? If they win and both the Chargers and the Bills lose, they will get that first-round bye. But obviously, they need to win and get a lot of help. Meanwhile, for the Pittsburgh Steelers, they need to win and get help just to get into the playoffs, as they need to win, and they need either the Jets to win or Denver to lose. And if Denver loses, then it would come down to the strength of victory tiebreaker, which would favor Pittsburgh, because if they were to win this game, they would have defeated Baltimore twice this season. And we are ready to kick off this game between the Steelers and the Ravens. Pittsburgh Steelers trying to defeat the Baltimore Ravens for the second time this season. Steelers will get poor field position to start this game as that run goes absolutely nowhere, tackled behind the line of scrimmage. The Ravens coming off of a huge win last week against the Buffalo Bills, the Bills' first loss of the season. That pass is incomplete. Steelers defeating the Browns last week. Both teams trying to get a win once again. 3rd and 11. This pass is complete, and it's a first down for the Steelers. And a 17-yard gain. Obviously, not only does Pittsburgh need to win this game, but they need help. And we are showing you scores of other games on the bottom of your screen throughout the game, as that run will go for 3 yards. 2nd down and 7. It's going to be a very long opening drive for the Steelers because they started with bad field position, so it might take them longer to drive down the field. Yeah, they're only at midfield and we're already a minute into this game. But nothing wrong with having the ball for a long time, keeping the other offense off the field. This pass is complete over the middle for the first down. There's a missed tackle, but that tackle is made for a 15-yard gain at the 35-yard line. First down, pressure is coming, needs to get rid of it. He does, and it is complete for the first down. And he will take it to the 20-yard line and a gain of 15 yards. Baltimore Ravens got off to a rough start when they played the Pittsburgh Steelers back in Week 7. They don't want to get off to another rough start. Steelers trying to get off to a good start. That pass deflected and somehow caught inside the 5, and a lucky deflection to set up 1st and goal. The Steelers will take it. My goodness, that bounced off of his foot. And now the Steelers are in the end zone. What a start for the Pittsburgh Steelers, as their opening drive took 2 minutes. It certainly did. That's exactly what you want. If you're the Pittsburgh Steelers, you want to keep the Ravens offense off the field as long as possible. And a nice opening drive for the Pittsburgh Steelers as they're battling for their playoff lives. Extra point is good, 7-0 in favor of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now let's see what the Ravens can do. They're going to get excellent field position to start this drive at their own 41-yard line. Definitely the opposite to what the Steelers had to start their opening drive, as this pass is complete. It's a first down into Steelers territory, and there he goes. He's in the clear inside the 30. Can he take it all the way? To the 10, to the 5, to the end zone, touchdown. And one play, they take it the distance, 59 yards. Wow, an explosive play offensively for the Baltimore Ravens. And on their very first play offensively, they take it to the house. And obviously the Ravens offense, one of the best offenses in all of retro ball. And you see why, as they take it all the way. My goodness, what a start to this game. Crazy start indeed, as the extra point goes right through the uprights. This game is all tied up at 7 here between the Steelers and the Ravens. Pittsburgh once again will get poor field position to start a drive, this time at their own 18-yard line, as they look for a response, and they're trying to take the lead back, as that pass is just a little bit overthrown, unable to connect with his receiver. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 for Pittsburgh. He waits. And now he fires. It is complete, finding an open receiver for the first down. There's a nice move, and he's still going. And how about this play? Past midfield! What a way to end the first quarter for the Steelers! Being chased inside the 30. Still going and finally brought down a gain of 59 yards as he takes it to the 23-yard line. My goodness, what a game this has been so far. Entertainment, A+. He's able to find an open receiver, getting a nice block from his fellow teammate, and then the Ravens missing a bunch of tackles. Now, the Baltimore Ravens last week were very poor in the first half, but excellent in the second half. So you never know what Raven team is going to show up defensively. So far the Ravens defense not off to a good start. All right, time to begin the second quarter. The Steelers at the 23-yard line, looking to take the lead back as this pass is complete over the middle, inside the 10. And that will set up first and goal, a gain of 16 yards to the 7-yard line. First and goal for Pittsburgh. It is a quick pass. It is a catch. It is a touchdown. And the Steelers retake the lead. Yeah, just a simple quick pass to the left side of the field. He gets a nice block right there, forcing the Raven defender to the ground, and he takes it to the house. The Steelers back in front. What a game this has been so far, as the extra point is good, 14-7 in favor of the Steelers in a game that they have to win to keep their playoff hopes alive. See the scores of the other games on the bottom of your screen. Pittsburgh hoping that the Jets win or the Broncos lose. First down. This pass will be completed for an 8-yard gain. Second down and 2. Here is the toss, and he will get the first down, and what a run this is in the Steelers' territory in an 8-yard gain. It definitely could have been a bigger run. Nice tackle made, though. Just past the midfield strike for the Steelers' defense. This run will go for 4 yards. Under 2 minutes to go in this first half. The Ravens are looking to tie the game. Ravens trying to get the 1 seed. Pass over the middle, complete. Pass to 30 and a 17-yard gain for the first down. He waits. Now he fires towards the sideline. It is complete, and there's a missed tackle, and he will take it to the 13-yard line and a gain of 15 yards. First down for the Ravens. He waits. And now he fires, but a little bit low, unable to connect with his receiver. It falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 for Baltimore. He fires, and it is caught and taken down inside the 1. And that will set up first and goal for Baltimore. First and goal, the run up the middle. And he will power his way only back to the line of scrimmage. Unable to get any yardage on that play. 2nd and goal. The Ravens will run it again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Ravens able to respond. There's been a touchdown on every drive so far in this game. And that streak remains as the Ravens find their way into the end zone with 39 seconds to go in this first half. Wow, what a back and forth game this has been so far. Extra point is good, 14-14. And now the Steelers, with 36 seconds to go, trying to get some points here before halftime. Again, the Ravens will get the ball to start the second half, so Steelers, you would think, kind of need some points here, or else they are in jeopardy of trailing after the opening drive, as there's a 22-yard gain near the midfield strike. A nice way to start this drive with limited time to go in the first half. First down for the Steelers. This pass is complete. Not quite enough for the first down. They will call their second timeout with 16 seconds to go. 2nd and inches. They look to throw, and it is caught for the first down, running down the sideline. There he goes, a missed tackle. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 10, the 5, touchdown. What a way to end the first half, and the Steelers have the lead. Oh my goodness. And if you're the Ravens, you cannot believe that you allowed a big play to end the first half. The Ravens had a big play to end the first half last week, but here they allow one as he takes it all the way for the touchdown. My goodness, this game has been back and forth with so much on the line. here in the final week of the regular season. So the Steelers will take a 21-14 lead at the half. This game has been back and forth. Nothing but touchdowns in the first half. All right, the Ravens getting the ball to start the second half as they have been trailing this entire game, trying to avoid losing to the Pittsburgh Steelers for the second time this season. They'll start this drive for their own 32-yard line. He fires over the middle, but just a little bit overthrown as the pass falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 for Baltimore. Going deep, and he's got him for the first down. A beautiful throw that was. And they will take it near midfield. A beautiful throw from the Ravens quarterback. He's been pretty good this game. And the Baltimore offense continues to be explosive down the field. The pass towards the right side of the field is complete. There he goes, inside the 40, and brought down at the 35-yard line with a gain of 18 yards. The Ravens trying to tie the game. First down. He waits some more. Now he finds an open receiver inside the 20. Still going. And brought down at the 11. A gain of 24 yards. A great job by the Ravens quarterback to wait for the play to develop. And eventually a receiver got wide open. The pass is complete. And he's in for the touchdown. And my goodness, every time the Steelers score, the Ravens respond. Yeah, they certainly do. They allowed that touchdown to end the first half, but they get the ball to start the second half. They drive down the field. And once again, they're in the end zone. And that's just an easy touchdown. He went untouched in. The Steelers completely whiffing on their tackles. The question is, which defense is going to step up first in this game? Extra point is good. This game is all tied up at 21. My goodness, this has been an entertaining game. As now the Steelers will look for the lead once again. As the pass is complete. Nice tackle made though right away, preventing any yards after the catch. That play goes for 6 yards. 2nd down and 4. He fires over the middle, and it is deflected and caught again. That is the second time that the Steelers have gotten a lucky deflection. I know, they had one in the first quarter. That one was, you could argue, even crazier. My goodness. That run goes for 4 yards out across midfield. 2nd down and 6. Here is the throw. It is complete, and he will find his way for the first down. And he's inside the 40 with a gain of 10 yards. The Steelers marching down the field once again. The pass to the right side is complete. And there he goes, running down the sideline. And he'll take it near the 20-yard line. The Steelers need to win this game to make the playoffs. Going deep. He's got him down the sideline, inside the 10, and forced out of bounds. Pretty good coverage from the Ravens right there, but just a better throw from the Steelers quarterback. 1st and goal. That run only goes for a yard. Nice open field tackle by the Ravens defender. 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line. He fires. It is caught, and he's in for the touchdown. And once again, the Steelers take the lead. Yep, for the 4th time in this game, they take the lead after the Ravens respond. And he's able to find his way in for the touchdown. My goodness, there's been a touchdown to end every drive. Nothing but offense in this game. Extra point hits the upright. And that's going to open the door for the Ravens to potentially take the lead. Yeah, that is a huge missed extra point from the Steelers kicker, especially in high-scoring games. Anytime you're unable to come away with even a single point, it could come back to haunt you. And my goodness, that could be a huge missed extra point. End of the 3rd quarter, the Steelers lead by 6. All right, we begin the 4th quarter. It is crunch time. The Ravens trying to spoil the Steelers' party as they have a chance to take the lead here on this drive, as they will look to throw under pressure. Almost got sacked. But luckily for the Ravens quarterback, he was able to get rid of the football. 2nd and 10. For the Ravens, he waits, he fires, he's wide open for the first down and more. Past midfield, still running, and forced out of bounds, and a gain of 18 yards. Yeah, the Steelers not do a good job covering that side of the field. They are bringing a lot of pressure to the quarterback, though. And it does seem to be working. That pass incomplete. 2nd and 10. He will fire, and it is complete, and he will have enough for the first down, picking up 13 yards inside the 35-yard line. First down. Steelers bringing pressure once again, but he's able to get rid of it, and it is complete for the first down to the 21-yard line to pick up a 13 yards. The Ravens trying to take the lead for the first time in this game as that pass is caught. Dangerous throw, but that throw just went over the Steelers defender's head. Yeah, that was very close for it to being intercepted. Ravens got lucky right there. That run goes for 2 yards near the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal. And he's wide open. Touchdown. And the game is tied. The Steelers once again deciding to blitz, but he is wide open for the touchdown. And now this extra point right here will give the Ravens the lead if it's made. The extra point is good. The Ravens take a 28-27 lead with 1:29 to go. And now the Steelers are in desperation mode. They need to score at least a field goal on this drive to keep their season alive. They will start this possession at their own 33-yard line. First down for the Steelers. He throws, and it is caught. And he does have enough for the first down and a gain of 12 yards to the 45-yard line. Yeah, Steelers, at this point, you still have a good amount of time. You do not need to take deep shots down the field. Short passes is all you need at this point. This pass to midfield is complete. Running, still going, past the 40. Still going and forced near the sideline. Stayed in bounds, though, at the 35-yard line. The Steelers are almost in field goal range, but don't forget their kicker just missed an extra point, so they definitely do need to get closer as that play goes for no yards. Yeah, they certainly do. It might come down to the kicker. The kicker has a chance to redeem himself. 2nd and 10. Going deep and incomplete. Wow, that was just a little bit overthrown. That definitely would have gotten them into field goal range. 3rd and 10 for the Steelers. The pass is caught for the first down. And a huge first down for the Steelers as they take it inside the 25. First down for Pittsburgh. Here is the toss. And he's inside the 20, down the sideline, out of bounds. It's unfortunate that his momentum carried him out of bounds, because the initial tackle did not. 2nd and 5. This run inside the 15. And they're going to let this clock go down to 6 seconds. They call a timeout, and it looks like they may kick the field goal here. And this is for the win. From 25 yards out. It is up and it is good. It's good. And the Steelers win it. The Steelers defeat the Ravens by a score of 30-28. And the Pittsburgh Steelers keep their playoff hopes alive. Wow, what an entertaining game that was. And how about the Steelers kicker? I mean, he redeems himself in a big way after missing that extra point, and that could have been so costly if the Steelers were unable to get in the field goal range on that last possession, but they were able to, and the Steelers get the huge victory. Alright, let's now take you out to the conclusion of the Dolphins-Jets game. What a game that is, as that game has also been back and forth. Let's take you out there right now. I don't know what he was thinking right there, but now an extra point away from tying the game. And the extra point is good. 28-28. With 4 seconds to go. Overtime is looming. And the Dolphins, led by 2 scores at the half. The Jets came back to tie it. The Dolphins did retake the lead. But the Jets, with the game-tying touchdown drive to force overtime. What a game this has been between the Dolphins and the Jets. I'd like to welcome those of you who just may be joining us. Take a look at the regular season overtime rules. Whoever gets the ball first, if they score a touchdown, they automatically win the game. But if they don't, The other team will have a chance to respond. At that point, whoever scores more points after one drive will win. And don't forget, we can end in a tie if we're still tied after 3 minutes. You see the results of the other games on the bottom of your screen. Who's going to get the ball first in overtime? It is going to be the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins will get the ball first at their own 36-yard line as the Dolphins can win the game with a touchdown here, but they start overtime with a sack. Definitely not the way you want to start overtime, but my goodness, the Miami offense just hasn't been great here in the second half. They did have that one touchdown drive, but other than that, they haven't been great. But you got to give credit. The New York Jets defense has improved as this game's gone on. That play only goes for 5 yards, so it's now going to be 3rd down and 11 for Miami at the 35. He is taken down for the sack again, and the New York Jets are going to get the ball and a chance to win it here in overtime. How about the Jets defense forcing the Dolphins to a 3-and-out? That is incredible. Now a chance to win this game. All they need is a field goal. The Jets will start this drive with a pass that is complete for the first down and a 10-yard gain. My goodness, this game has lived up to the hype. First down. So much on the line. Pressure, and now the Dolphins get to the quarterback. Oh my goodness. 2nd and 16. And there's nobody open down the field. There's only 2 receivers. Oh boy. And now he gets rid of it, and it's intercepted. Oh my goodness. Oh. And the Dolphins get the ball right back with excellent field position. Why did he throw the football right there? He's just not open. Great coverage by the Miami defense. But in that situation, you just got to throw that football away. Live to fight another day. And he didn't really have to get rid of this football. I mean, he wasn't really being pressured at all, so he could have continued to wait for a receiver to get open, but instead decides to fire the football. It gets intercepted, and that is a costly mistake for the New York Jets. So costly. And now all the Dolphins need is a field goal to win this game, but both offenses really having a tough time here in overtime. Yeah, they certainly are. I mean, both defenses have really stepped up here in overtime. 2nd and 9, and another sack. That is the 3rd time that the Dolphins quarterback has been sacked in overtime. And a huge 3rd and 15 play. Pressure's coming once again. Gets rid of it. It is caught. Broken tackle. Another broken tackle. And it's a first down for the Dolphins. Unbelievable. Oh my goodness. I don't know how we got the first down, but they keep the drive alive. And now they're almost in field goal range here. First down. The pressure's coming once again. Gotta give credit to the New York Jets. Doing an excellent job bringing pressure to the quarterback. 2nd down and 10. He almost got sacked again. Forces the incomplete pass. And now it's a big 3rd down play. I wouldn't say they're in field goal range yet. They need to get closer for the kicker. 3rd and 10. Huge play in the ball game. He fires, and it's caught for the first down. And a 15-yard gain inside the 25. And the Dolphins are in prime position now. They certainly are. And now they can just try to run out this clock. Oh boy. They lost 2 yards right there. Yeah, that definitely doesn't help their kicker out. If I'm the Dolphins, I would love to see them just get a little bit closer for their kicker. 2nd and 12. The pass over the middle, and they do get closer. It's a first down. And they're going to let this clock go under 10 seconds. And they're saying, screw it, we're just going to kick the field goal right now. This is for the win from 26 yards out. It is up and it is good. And the Dolphins win a thriller. And they're heading to the playoffs. What a game as the Dolphins defeat the Jets by a score of 31-28. Unbelievable game. Oh my goodness, what a fantastic game this was. As you see, the Dolphins up 21-7 at the half. The Jets came roaring back to force overtime, but in the end, the Dolphins able to get a game-winning field goal, and it's heartbreak for the New York Jets. We take a look at the final playoff picture, and how about this? The playoff matchups are officially set. The Denver Broncos, the one scenario that they would miss the playoffs in happened. Heartbreak for the Broncos. But the Steelers and the Dolphins make the playoffs, and how about this? We are going to get a rematch in the game that just happened. The Steelers and the Ravens will play each other in the first round. Now, that's going to be an incredible first round matchup. Steelers have beaten them twice. It's hard to beat a team twice. Now they're going to have to beat them a third time. So I don't know if that's a good matchup for the Steelers. I mean, you could argue it's a bad matchup for both teams, but that should be incredible. We already knew coming into these set of games that the Chiefs would play the Texans. And the other matchup in the AFC, the Dolphins will take on the Chargers. Chargers will be huge favorites in that one, but you never know what will happen. The Dolphins have already beaten the Ravens, so they could potentially pull off another upset there. The Buffalo Bills will get the first round bye. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. A reminder to tune in tomorrow as we figure out which teams in the NFC will be heading to the playoffs. But for now, we say so long. The Dolphins defeat the Jets by a score of 31-28.